Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Eduardo Rodriguez is on the mound for Game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Jackson is there, one away. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on them. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a one-out double.
Batting third, first baseman number 19.
Chris Davis will dig in now. He had a couple of hits. Bradley, gone. Over the monster for a home run. A two-run shot for Chris Davis as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead. Manny Machado is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Ortiz. 2 gone. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, somebody you don't want to test in this outfield, the left fielder. He's got a very good arm, very aggressive, charges balls extremely well, and covers a lot of ground.
Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Ubaldo Jimenez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first-pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. Out in front of it, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they got both the series.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, one thing's for sure. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Trumbo coming on, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
I'll tell you what, my man gets some altitude on this dive. Go ahead and stop it right about there. Look how high he is. That's what you call selling out.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Jones is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Jonathan Schoop will start us off here in inning number 2 with our score tied 2-2.
And with the way both teams swung the bats in the first inning, we may be looking at a lot more runs than that.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here, 2-1 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 7, shortstop.
And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. J.J. Hardy will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy, 2 away.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 36.
Into the windup and the pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Bottom of the second inning coming up, all square at 2 apiece.
The shortstop, number 72, Sander Bogart.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Dustin Pedroia will dig in now, and he's